Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to be reviewing from from Belhaven, which is the Green King owned, Scottish Oat Stout. This was part of a 6-pack that was £8.99 to £1.50 a bottle at Lidl. And this one, 7% Oat Stout, deep, dark, intense ale. Oh, bloody hell, the writing's dinky. 1 minute. Our Scottish Oat Stout is dark, rich and layered, with a wonderful silky texture and a lingering finish. We use a complex mash, including roasted barley and malts, along with 3 types of malt to give the beer its trademark depth and complexity. Something black coffee and dark chocolate under that make the stout intense yet approachable. So it sounds gorgeous. 7%. It's the Raggy Avenue, as it were, and well needed. So another day of work. Another day of working from. My hours have changed. I'm now working from 7:30 till 4, and it didn't have to take some getting used to, you know. I mean, last night I got about 3 hours sleep. I woke up, couldn't get back to bloody sleep. They're one of them nights, you know. And yet I've still done a full day's work and worked really well. The only downer is I'm working on my own, and sometimes you could do with a chat, you know. But I did more gardening today. Yesterday it was all about bloody mowing, and I pushed myself to the limit, and I was knackered. Today more gardening and showing off talents, I suppose, you know, how good I can weed and leave borders looking, you know, smarter than what some people would, you know, edging them off and that, putting a lip on, and you know, standard stuff really, but it all helps the finishing product. So black in colour, beige head, slow to go down, so there must be carbonation and lacing. Oh, smells gorgeous. Chocolate and coffee, loads of it. Oh, just needs to hurry up and bloody yeah, let's top it up a bit. I'll be here all day at this rate. Look at that. Right, leave it there a minute. I might as well have a chat while I'm waiting. So yeah, good day. Anxiety, you know, at the moment I've suffered severe anxiety this last week. We've got an ongoing situation under the house. We've got rats in from somewhere, and they've managed to get into the fucking kitchen, and we've killed 3 so far, and got poison down. Got to wait for the exterminator to come out. Can't come till next Thursday. How slow is that? So we're doing everything we can. I mean, I'd love to lift the arse up, get under there and shoot the little shits, but you can't. But you know, it's like anything, you know, something invading your house. We've never had this before, so it's weird. It's weird how they've come to our house. But I know from working at the Arboretum in my days where, you know, you're never far away. You know, it only takes one to, you know, get through somewhere underneath your house, and you know, you if you've got any gaps in your skirting boards or bricks or anything, you know, and it's frightening. It's really, you know, it's got me. I think the anxiety of moving jobs, along with this, it's touched a nerve like no other, and you know, mental health, bloody hell, I'm at my lowest I've been in a long time. And you move to a new job, and like you're weighing things up, and it's so hard, you know. And I can see why people. There's been a few times this weekend where I've been so devastatingly low, and shit scared to go in my own kitchen. I'm not scared of rats, but you know when you can hear them. Like, I've used this stuff to fill the holes, and you can hear them scratching at it, and you're thinking, you little bastards. and I used these sonic things, they didn't work, you know. I think the rats thought, sod you. And so, you know, anybody who ever gets mice or rats, an infestation or whatever, I mean, someone's just told us that someone they know had rats under their house, and he had 70, cost hundreds to get rid of them. And wow, God. Not the greatest of subjects. Back onto the beer. So yeah, it took a while to go down the head. Oh, an immense aroma. There's a sweetness in the malt, but with a strength similar to the likes of McEwen's Champion Ale, which is a 7.3. It's got that sort of strength to it. You know, the first time you drink McEwen's Champion, if you're not used to drinking drinks that strong, you're like, whoa, what the hell's this? First time I drank it, I did not like it. Now I drink it, absolutely love it, you know. And this is one of them as well. It's strong. There's a sweetness in the malts. You get the roastedness, and yet also there's a creaminess to it, and there's also the coffee and chocolate taste. This is a real complex beast. Wow. You know, so glad I did not miss out on picking up that box. I went in, seen it one week, didn't go in for a few weeks to Lidl. My wife, for some reason, has got a Lidl. She don't like it, you know, even though I think their products are just as good as the likes of Tesco's and Morrison's. And yeah, I didn't been in for a few weeks. Went in and seen it and picked it up, and I'm so glad I did, because you know, some of these box sets, they're one-offs, and come once a year. If you don't get them, you've missed out, you know. Wow. And I know they're a Green King brand, and Green King have get slated sometimes with their reputation. But there ain't no wrong with this. Wow. Scottish Oat Stout, deep, dark, intense ale. Oh, very, very nice. I cannot, you know, if I could put some through and reach through the TV and say, yeah, because when you can do that, it'd be amazing, wouldn't it? I can't wait till they bring out something where you know, cut down on travelling around the world. You just walk into something, and you know, like a portal just takes you to, you know, like Disney World. So you ain't got to go and stop there. You just go and walk in through a portal, and you just land there. All right, straight in. Same with work. Imagine that, eh? They should be home from work quickly. They can get up 10 minutes before and think, oh, that's it, 10 minutes before. All right, I'll just nip to work. Ooh, straight there. Be a lot of empty roads, wouldn't there? Hey, it's a strange world. Right. So, absolutely lovely. The actual, now I'm drinking it, the strength's not showing up so much as it did initially. But the taste is lovely. It's a little sweet, so it may not please some people. But the sweetness is nice, the creaminess is nice. It's a bit like a Guinness, but a Guinness on steroids, you know. It's whereas Guinness is about 4.5%, 5%. This is 7%. It's got a bit more to it as well, you know. That same creaminess as a Guinness, but a lot more to it. Very, very nice. Fantastic even. So, oh, so black in colour. Can't see any carbonation or lacing, but it's definitely there. Tan head. Aromas of chocolate, coffee. Taste, same. A sweetness in the malt, but the strength and one absolutely cracking ale. You know, absolutely top notch. So glad I reviewed it. So glad I bought it. So, out of 5 then. Would I buy this again? Hell yes. Especially in a pub on keg. Oh dear. I bet it's fantastic. Although, like most stouts and dark beers, the warm temperature adds, because the flavours just flow out. So, yeah, room temperature. Out of 5. Oh dear. It's a contender. You know, it's I'll have to give it top 10 beer status, you know. One day I'll have to put all the beers together and get a mate or two round and do a review. Then, you know, I don't think they'd go on camera, so it's not, I don't think that's going to happen. Out of 5 then. 4.65 out of 5. Immense, you know. Wow, what a stunning beer. Right, that's made my day. A little bit better at least. Thanks for watching. See you soon.